say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And tonight, we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Talking basketball is what and honestly, we were born to do, so let's do it.
And look at the guys by our side, man. We all love this game. Let's go right into it. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Mavericks. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And I think the Nets, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
So the Nets starting five. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, Lee out there with Connect. And there's Jackson, and it's Shannon in at the 3 slot. And for Memphis, the forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Cam Thomas is out there with John Morant, and it's Edey in at center. Tip-off goes to Brooklyn. Well, Shams, obviously the big three in Brooklyn did not work out, but on the bright side, what a return they got for Kevin Durant.
It was one of the biggest packages in NBA history. They got 4 first-round picks, a bunch of other pick swaps. And listen, losing Kevin Durant as well as Kyrie Irving, that definitely hurt the Nets. But their front office is very happy with the haul that they were able to get.
And they can really build. And it's going to be fascinating, I think, Shams, to watch them build.
A first-time head coach in Jordi Fernandez, they know that they're building for the long haul and the long term. It's not just about one season in Brooklyn. They're trying to compete and have sustainable success.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas, solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Jackson passes to Lee. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Connect. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
You have to stay attached to Connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
Outside Thomas. Now, here's Bane. Defense is right there. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Outside Jackson. Right through the D for the layup.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
The Grizzlies off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
And last year they split their season series, so this is a chance for one of them to get the upper hand on the other.
Here's Lee, coming off a solid outing against Denver. And the rejection by Jackson. Now, here's Morant for three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it's sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason. But I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding.
And taking a look now at stats for Jaren Jackson. Good season for him last year. He averaged 22 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
As accurate as they come from deep, Desmond Bane extra lethal from that short corner.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Brooklyn shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Both free throws good from Jackson.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Jackson. It's Thomas on the wing. Back to Jackson. Payne for 3. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Payne's got 9. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. It's Thomas on the wing. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Lee with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Connect. No good. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Edey, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
So connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Lee uses the glass to finish the layup. 7 points in the game.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. Here's
Morant. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in there.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Right block shot. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Morant finds Bane. Morant sets a screen for Bane. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Bane. Morant's got his second bucket of the night. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Smart's checked in for Memphis. The Nets making a switch here. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Grizzlies 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. after the basket by Brooklyn.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Lee. The Nets working the ball around now. With the teardrop, count it, good. Lee's got 11. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Now here's Morant. He had 27 points last game.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Cans it from downtown.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
To the middle. Here's Heaton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Grizzlies have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Johnson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Pass to connect. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 5.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And a wide open look for Lee. Outside Jackson. Now connect. Guarded by Bane. There's Lee with the 3. And Bane pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Johnson. Fires the 3. And Desmond Bane good for 3. Bane's got 14 points for the game.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Lee. And the rejection by Morant.
Well, that's the kind of energy they want to see from Morant, making an impact with his defense.
And the Nets making a change here. Bonnie's checked in. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Memphis has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pass to Bane. Wants to get it to Morant and does.
Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
Now Johnson. Morant outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. And it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Lee. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And so it's Memphis with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Pass to Bane. Shoots from 12. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Bane's got 16 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Connect. There's Lee with the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
To the paint, intercepted. And now here's Lee. A fast break opportunity.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Spins. Smart kicks to Bane. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Nets.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Lee. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Memphis leading. Here's Bane. Here's Heaney. The kick out to Bane. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bane's got 19 points.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Connect. No good. It could go. The shot misses. Desmond Bane getting it done for Memphis. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies? Well, some changes for Memphis. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Clark. Bane comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And it's John Morant in for Marcus Smart. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Thomas is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the 3 ball is good. 25 points for the Great One. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market. Coaches and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
There's Lee with the 3. That one, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
It's good from long range. And that's now 30 points for the Great One.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Pass to Thomas from downtown. And again, John Morant. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
Surprising confidence there from Morant.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, "You always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. Over in the corner, Lee. Pass to connect. From deep. And it's Lee, that time on the assist by Connect. Connect's got 4 assists now tonight. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Shoots the 3. No good from Lee. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason, and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title, and you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. Yep, it counts.
That's just a great dribble move by Morant. Quick and very shifty.
And Lee with the stuff.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Shannon passes to Lee. Morant with some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Here's Clark. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Lee with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Lee, that's good.
Well, I like the recognition there. He has the size advantage. Take it.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 14. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, Morant just continuing to assert himself offensively.
And Lee with the stuff.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Bane looking around, fires from way outside. No look there, missed number 4 in 12 tries. That's trailed by 14. Lee, that's good. Lee's got 44.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
And Thomas has it in the corner. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot by Johnson, no good. Nets shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Thomas. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 22 points a game last season, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Jaren Jackson subbed in for Cameron Johnson. Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Well, Morant is so athletic, and he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And what a treat it was to have Shams stop by. He's definitely become part of the fabric of the NBA.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't need a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
And the rejection by Morant.
Bunny hops. Morant knows how to elevate and did there to get the block.
A kick out to Bain. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Let's get loud once again for your team. Here's Lee. And it's Morant with the rebound. Memphis leading by 15. Thomas finds Morant. High post shot. Lee with the block. From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein passes to Jackson. 4 seconds left. On the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Memphis Grizzlies. Thanks for joining us. Now let's...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. We've got Connect. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Jackson. Then there's the great one. And it's Shannon in at the 3.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
And for the Grizzlies, 2024 stand was marked by an unprecedented amount of injuries.
Well, Kevin, they used 51 different starting lineups. That's the most in NBA history, and they were also forced to use 12 injury hardship exceptions. That is just incredibly bad luck.
Out to Morant. Morant with another miss. Nets trail by 14. Back to Lee. And the rejection by Morant. Outside Jackson. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Fires from deep. And it's Connect. That time on the assist by Lee. 8 points for Dalton Connect. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Jackson. Payton for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Outside, Bain. Shot from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Nets. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Lee. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. A 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Bain's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jackson kicks to Morant. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Connect. And Thomas with the block. trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Lee. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The Grizzlies, 4th.
Well, last season, this was a team that prided itself on protecting the rim. They were not an easy group to score on inside.
Pass to Edey. Jackson with the bounce pass. And that one's good. Morant.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
And that one drops. Jackson's got 20.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the...
In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Thomas in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Yep, that one goes.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Lee. Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Smart with the ball. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Smart passes to Jackson. Offline with his 3. Nets trail by 11. The drive by Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Memphis. And a change for the Nets. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Entering the league as an older prospect at 23, Dalton Knecht is a very skilled offensive player. The question with him, can he add strength to his frame? Time will tell.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Edey gets the bucket.
Well, we talk so much about the defense of Marcus Smart, but Smart is really good at running offense, too.
Alexander Walker finds Lee. Here's Knecht. Lee in the post. Started by Morant. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Lee. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Memphis. 17 points was their biggest margin. Lee with the block. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Minot. And Smart over to help. Here's Alexander Walker. No good with the triple.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Johnson outside. Pass to Edey. Jackson setting the pick here for Smart. Tries again, and the basket by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Yeah, tough work on the offensive glass. Jackson Jr. being rewarded for his efforts there.
Here's Lee. He can't get that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pass to Morant. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Baines checked in for Memphis. Cameron Thomas comes in for Smart. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from Bane. He's become a premier scorer in this league.
Again, what an avalanche!
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Morant kicks to Thomas. Payne for 3. Memphis the rebound. Jackson has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
And they double up Morant. Thomas passes to Bane. And again for 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Edey can't hit. Nets trail by 16. Nets passing it around. Pass to connect. Back to Lee. Fires the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Grizzlies.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Desmond Bane.
Well, he was so active defensively, anticipating, grabbing steals, one of the most underappreciated stats in the game.
John Morant, 2nd personal foul, 2nd team foul.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Lee. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Smart. Pass to Johnson. Six to shoot. 3-pointer. Smart misses. Brooklyn with the ball. Santos, the pass to Lee. That's good on the jump shot.
Assist goes to
11 seconds left in the 4th. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So